Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday and welcome into ZeldaSpeedRuns 2. Today we have a Skyward Sword Randomizer Remlits tournament race. This is a group Lanayru race between CubeDavid and TheKingsPride. It's game 2 between the two of them. Commentating today, we have Raystorm Thunder and Fireworks Spinner, and tracking, we have Featherblade and Tomomodachi. I'm going to hand it over to the two commentators. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. How goes it?
It is going great. Are you excited for this race?
Oh, I am pretty excited. We got a very nice matchup today.
Okay.
Very nice. This is Group Lanayru, correct? Or is this?
Yep.
Yep, Lanayru. Okay. I couldn't remember for a split second.
It'll be interesting. Lanayru has some pretty good racers in it.
Yep. This is going to be a very interesting race. We're going to be starting here in a little bit. This is our Remlits settings. So 2 dungeons, starting off with all tablets, starting off with some gratitude crystals, and yeah.
Okay, prediction. Do you think this will be a long seed or a jet seed? Or
I will
middle
abstain from. I'll abstain from that until we see the hits.
I see.
I never like to make assumptions until we see those all important hints. Who knows? Could be. It depends on our dungeons, really.
Yeah, dungeons definitely. Well, yeah. Well, when I say whether it'll be fast or short, I take into account the dungeon. So, like a jet seed for Fire Sanctuary, Sandship. Obviously, those seeds will take longer, but you can still have a very fast Fire Sanctuary Sandship seed, relatively.
Yeah, and we're off.
Yep. Let's see, we got our hints right away.
Desert
Molderak.
Volcano Tenless.
Thunderhood Dead, Sky Dead, Gorge Dead, Triforce of Power Sealed Grounds, Progressive Sword of Sealed Grounds, Triforce of Wisdom and Blessing. Goddess Heart. Oh, what?
Oh my god. Wait, did I say Triforce on Zelda's Blessing?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Zelda's Blessing is actually useful for once.
And there were 2 different single checks that also were hinted at progression item. Like
yeah, we got Triforce and a it was a sword in Sealed Grounds. Harp is on Skirvo. This is an interesting seed.
It's always funny when you get all of these like progression items just hinted. And you just like know where almost half of your main items are.
Yeah, like right now we're only missing 3 swords and 1 Triforce. Everything else is hinted.
It's so funny.
Yeah, like so that means that we're gonna have a casino for those 3 swords and Triforce.
Yeah, unless you happen to get lucky and
going
find
immediately
them.
for early Zelda's Closet. Which is, I wouldn't say it's a bad decision.
Water Dragon Scale.
Water Dragon Scale. That's I love getting Water Dragon Scale Sphere 0, and probably just getting Gratitude Crystal. Yeah, Sphere 0 scale is always interesting because that opens up a decent amount of things.
And fire shield earrings. We got fire and water.
Yeah. Now all we need is earth and air, and then we have them all.
We have them all. True.
I guess wind would probably be the gust bellows, and earth maybe digging mitts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to say I love Pride's color scheme. That white and red goes really nice. Oh, is this supposed to be an Okami reference? Very nice. And Cube is definitely a Wind Waker reference with the blue shirt and orange pants.
Oh. Ran off the edge.
Very nice. So it looks like we're getting a Central Skyloft clear from Cube. Not a bad play, I would say.
Definitely not.
Both of these runners, I want to say, are more inclined to clear Central. And we have a bow. That's very nice, especially for Sandship, yeah. We talked about we got double Lanayru dungeons.
We love double Lanayru dungeons.
I don't think Boss Key was hinted, and neither was Brig. Is that a black Skyward Strike?
Yep.
That's cool.
And then KingsPride getting his fire shield earrings.
Yeah, pretty much the main differences between our runners. Pride took a little longer on his hints, but also did early Zelda's Closet.
Cube did really fast hints.
Yeah.
That was a speed run of just hints. Like that was
especially
crazy.
For hints that were very important to read.
Yeah, a lot of important hints.
We do have a ping in Waterfall Cave.
Hopefully no hints were misread.
And a Cave's Key.
Cave's Key.
Alright, we are just one claw shots away from our Sandship starter kit.
Yep. The only other thing you'd want is whip, but technically not required.
Oh, there's one of our unhinted swords.
Okay. And maybe this chest is the other one.
If only, or this is our unhinted Triforce. That'd be even better.
And we got Spiral Charge.
That is completely useless.
Sky dead.
Sky dead. You know, in a game like Skyward Sword, you would think there would be more to do in the sky.
Well, to be fair, we turned off like the majority of the checks you get in the sky.
Yeah, but you gotta go to the surface to get the checks in the sky, which... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
They're the longest checks, pretty much. All the sky ones.
Yeah, anyway, looks like Ray is... Not Ray, you're Ray. Cube is...
I'm racing.
Yeah. What are you doing here in the commentary? We're supposed to be paying attention. Cube is going to Eldon now. Our first one to dip into the surface.
Let's see if Eldon has anything useful. It usually does.
Usually. Honestly, if I was playing the Seed, which is probably why I'm in Eldon group, not Lanayru, I would honestly go to Farron and just go through Floria. Don't ask me why, I make terrible decisions.
I mean, Farron, it's not... I mean, not having Beetle...
Yeah, if I had a Beetle, it would be a definite Farron play. But
I could see you doing Sealed Grounds and, like, doing the...
Yeah, Sealed Grounds too, having...
Rope Floria, and just skip everything else since you can't really get anything else.
Because there'd be a really good chance that I would gather a sword or Triforce from that chest. Unless Gorko, unless our 3 checks that are hinted are Zelda's Blessing, Impa Song, and Gorko. That'd be funny.
Everything's in sealed grounds.
Yeah, Sealed Grounds is surprisingly stacked this seed.
Rupee medal. We love rupees.
We love rupees, we love rupors.
We love those most of them. Now CubeDavid entering Elden as well. So I don't think we've gotten anything in Elden quite yet.
Oh yeah, we saw a heart piece, and that was it.
This chest was pinning, so is it something really good?
It's a bottle.
It's a bottle. Well, we don't have a bottle yet, so it's not the worst.
Yeah, the first bottle is always the best bottle. Your excitement about getting a bottle diminishes with every subsequent bottle.
If you do Fire Sanctuary, then a second bottle is kind of nice, but otherwise it's not that nice.
Yeah.
And it looks like CubeDavid is doing Dig Spot RBM.
Ooh, we love a Dig Spot RBM.
We are taking a flag that's on Skyloft by playing on the title screen and applying it to this map, which is leaving Rhina's house is the flag for getting a dig spot way up on the hill.
Yep.
So you just get a check from like all the way across the map.
I love telepathically summoning an item.
I mean, yeah, who doesn't?
It's one of my favorite pastimes.
And then we have the item near cliff.
And that's a beetle. Okay, that is
now Farron is really good.
That is a very convenient beetle location because you're about to dip magma turf, most likely.
Yeah, that allows you to, if something's useful in magma turf, you can get it.
You can get the 2 rupee sandy checks that are right above.
Looks like Gorge Dig Spot was 20 rupees. Oh, another beetle. And Bellows?
Okay, this is good. That's a beetle locked beetle.
It looked like there was a Bellows on the other one. Or was that Claws? It could have been Claws. I only saw it for like half a second.
Oh my god, it's
Claws.
shots.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. See, Elden always stacked. Okay, so Farron is really good right now.
Farron is looking really good right now.
Can't get.
And that also gives us Sansi access now.
Yeah, it does. The only thing that would make Elden better is like whip.
I can't tell you how many seeds I've seen where claw shots have been in that exact location. Like, damn. Alright, we're gonna see what we get on the fight here. Money.
Just 100 rupees. Well, everything else was great in Elden, so, you know, you can only get so lucky before your luck starts to fade.
We just don't want to curse. Like usually if you say the words, we're in it for the long haul. So yeah, having Hook Beetle means we actually have access to Upper Elden early. Oh, we got circles on cubes!
Circles! Yeah, you probably will just get the 2 checks after the slope, and then probably get the statue at the very by Earth Temple for later.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
And then probably go Farron here.
Yeah.
You also have a bottle, so you can get mushroom spores in Farron, which is really nice.
But Golden does have a point. Desert is path, but honestly, desert without bombs.
I would not go desert because, like, if you can full clear a region, that's a much safer thing to do because it's basically free. Desert, even if you get something, is kind of risky.
Double heart piece. Let's go. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's great.
Yeah, I consider Farron to be a... Like, if I can full clear a region versus another region... I mean, I can't full clear. There are 2 checks you can't get. But,
yeah, and one of them I think was hinted dead. I think Lower Bomb Bowl was hinted dead.
Yes, and so you can pin the other one at least.
Yeah. So you can, like, de facto full clear. You can either know that the chest is dead, or you can have anxiety about it for the rest of the seed.
Will we blow up the rock?
That looks like it'll barely miss. Okay, I thought that would have made it.
A little bit too far. Did that hit the wall? I think it hit the wall. What I usually do is I go to the right and like climb up the wall, and then I Z-target to line up with the bomb, and then just throw it. Like, that angle is pretty good.
I usually just Z-target, pick it up, walk back 2 steps, throw. It's usually good.
Lanayru is a riskier play. Farron is a really safe play.
Yes. But both of our runners are looking like we're going to Farron. Honestly, I honestly would love to see someone go to Lanayru just for route diversity, but if we had a Mine's Dead hint, I probably would go to Lanayru. And there's our hint to Triforce. 1 of 2 in sealed grounds. So now, what do we think? Who has our sword? Is it Gorko or is it Impa?
Is it harp locked or harp and ballad locked?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gorko's usually kind of lame.
It would be amazing just to have a go mode, just having just Master Sword and 2 Triforce pieces. Alright, so far, Farron not looking the best. We just see a blue rupee.
We haven't seen that much of Farron yet.
Cube making an immediate beeline
Did
to
the
Great Tree.
one chest ping?
I don't think Cube pinged it. Great
'Cause
Tree
that's the
is
only thing
dead.
we don't know right now.
You
Or
would
if
love
you
to
do.
see it.
We love seeing the bottom of Great Tree dead.
Yes.
That check is really slow.
Cube deciding, you know what? I will take that money.
Ooh,
And that's
harp-shaped object.
that is our ballad, because Harp is hinted on Skirbo.
Ballad of the Goddess.
So now, once we get Harp, Gorko's in logic.
Yep. Once you get harp, you can do both sealed grounds checks. So the question is, which one has the sword? Maybe there's another unhinted sword on the other one.
If that's the case, this would be the most sealed grounds has ever had.
Heading into
I mean, we do
Deep
actually
Woods.
have access to that harp right now. Like, we have Sandship
And Deep Woods is dead.
You love to see it.
Getting that chest is very annoying.
Our runners are practically holding hands right now. I love it.
The only difference is Cube. I don't think Pride did the 2 rupee checks in Elden, or they got the statue. But they're both the same.
I mean,
spot.
like, just positioning.
Well, yeah, positioning. They're literally getting the same
That
item
is
right now.
pretty much French vanilla as you can get in Remlits settings. That's kind of funny.
Gratitude crystals.
I'm not sure if either of our runners are usual to dip Betrow before 50. I want to say no, but
Usually, you betrow early if you have a reason to, or if going to a region it would just be terrible without getting an item.
probably going for a little fence hop here. To I'm assuming go through Lake Floria backwards. Then you like we'll find bomb bag or whip here, or digging mitts.
What is this a wallet? No, it's a quiver.
Yeah, I love how we were looking at it from like a straight angle, so we couldn't tell what it was. Is it a wallet?
It looked very circular. Like, I was like, is this a seat satchel?
For a second, I thought it was a sword, and I was like,
And there's a wallet. Yeah.
Cube's in.
There's some money. And this chest is a
Bottle.
We love bottles.
We have reached a point of diminishing returns on bottles.
Digging mitts.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I think well, actually probably not.
Runner's just casually high-fiving here in the middle.
Yep. seeing that this chest is indeed dead.
So really, the only thing that was useful in Floria was mitts, and I guess another bottle if you're really feeling like you love bottles.
We love bottles.
Yeah. So yeah, I assume our next play, if you're me and stupid, you go back to Eldon to get the digging mitt checks. But if you're smart, now you would definitely go to Lanayru.
The only good thing that you could get in Elden is obviously bomb bag. Like if you can get bomb bag before Lanayru, that would obviously be really good. But you don't know where it is. And let's see what Pride's about to do. You have a couple decisions you can make. I guess Beetle would be the...
Hey, we do have access to Beetle. That's not a bad idea. Pride gonna be saving here to save Scum money if if Beetle decides to sell us junk. We can full clear in this way unless 300 and the 100s are required. Okay, we can see gratitude crystals, and that's about it right now. Cube going not immediately. Looks like we're going to be doing Oriel, perhaps?
Probably. And then maybe Pero into Beetle Shop.
Ooh, Cube.
Oh, you grab the ledge, which means that you have to start all the way at the beginning.
I've had that happen before. That is terrible. That always hurts. And Beetle dead, pretty much, except for gratitude crystals.
And then we'll find out if Pero has anything real soon. Do we have
I don't know, if I was in
we
this
don't.
situation, unless I was gonna go dip Beetle, I would just go right to Lanayru from here and check Para later.
Well, you also... I don't know. It's obviously good if you get bombs. I don't think that routing to get Pero and Beetle is that slow. Like, it's faster to do Desert before Pero, but it's quite a few checks, and if you do get something, it's really good.
Oh, looks like we're probably gonna see Cube do Zelda's Closet, now that he has claw shots.
And then probably do Pero and Beetle afterwards. Which just makes sense.
The Zelda's Closet's a pretty quick check, all things considered. And Pride is going to immediately dip into Lanayru.
Now the question is, does mines have anything?
The one thing that I always fear is bomb bag behind the statue.
I mean, we have Hook Beetle.
Yeah, but it's still a very terrible place for a bomb bag. Oh, looks like we're gonna be safe scumming. This I fully support this decision. If this is one of our bait pings, he can just reset and just go right to Gorge or right to caves.
It looks like it is first chest.
Yeah, I always hate pings in mines. They never seem to be where you think they would be.
That's dead.
It looks like
Yeah,
it's
just one mine. Just one ping.
Chest. And gratitude crystals.
I don't think Cube got anything on the Paro checks.
Yeah, I was not paying attention. There was more focus on mines.
Now it's time to go to caves. Gorge was dead.
Yeah, Gorge is hinted Baron. It's just we didn't get a village hint this time, for once.
Well, yeah, we had a lot more higher. Well, sort of higher. Depends on how it works. Okay, does caves have anything? Yes, we have a pin here.
Love it when cave chest pings. And that's our unhinted Triforce.
Okay, so how are we missing one or two swords right now?
We're missing 2 swords.
That's so funny.
We're 30 minutes into the seed, and we're 2 swords away from no mode.
Well, we do need... Well, we might need Gus Bellows or Whip. As well.
Probably need Gus Bellows. Maybe not
Yeah.
Whip.
Treasure Room has a lot of checks, though.
Okay, I think we have at least 2 pings in Lanayru from that initial sweep.
Looks like secret passageway ping.
Ooh.
I think.
Yeah, it's definitely secret
that looks
passage.
like secret passage. And then the Clawshot Luck chest by Fire Note, I think. Oh, and top of well, then if top of LMF is painted, it might not be passageway, because that would, I think, override passageway.
I think it might have been both passageway and top
Yeah,
of
it could have
but we'll see. I will surely re-ping it, right? Another bottle!
We love bottles.
We love bottles.
Was this painting?
I don't think this one was. We'll find out.
I'm not very good at looking at pings when watching other people.
Yeah, no, that was not pinging. So yeah, we're double checking, and
yeah, it was
secret passageway.
Okay, that's what I thought originally.
Yeah, pings are weird, which is the only thing that makes them like not super broken. Oh boy, time for everybody's favorite. Hook Beetle fight using only Hook Beetle.
We got it
Right.
in the hole.
Yep, first try. That is a lot harder than it looks, I will say.
Especially if you are lined up with the rupees. You can sometimes just hit the rupees instead, which is really annoying. Help. Zert.
Zert.
Zert. Thank you, Zert. Let's see, does Cage Robot actually have something useful?
The mighty
Scatter
scatter
shot! Definitely worth it.
Worth it, yep. And
Magma Mitts.
Aquabits. We almost can full clear Boko base.
We just need the bombs.
And Gus Bellows.
Oh, there were more pins in here than I thought. I think that's 4 total now.
Yep.
So these 2 pins right here, kinda. Magma Mitts path.
There's
oh, no,
Bomb
that's the
Bag.
path.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
Alright.
I don't know
This
what else
is,
path would be at this point. Besides, what was this path for? Desert to...
That is,
yeah, it could have been Bellows, yeah.
That is very useful, because now we can literally just full clear Lanayru.
Well, Bellows are probably bomb locked, I guess. Maybe not.
I mean, there's not that much that's bomb locked, but except for other stuff in Lanayru. But we could have
Scatter
Bellows here.
shot.
Yes, we got double scatter
Yeah,
shot.
maybe bombs wasn't even the path. It was just Bellows, and Bellows is still here. But you need bomb bag for the Bellows.
Well, I
So
mean,
they
like,
can both be...
either way, yeah, the path would be interchangeable at that point.
Yep. You wouldn't know what the rando actually decided was the path.
Unless you generate a spoiler log, which...
We don't.
not. Golden, please do not will that into existence. That is the worst LMF layout. That is the
if you
worst
know the
LMF
strats,
layout.
it's not that bad. That happened in a game recently. Base First Legend.
And there's Bellows.
Yeah, there it is. It's just bomb locked. Bellows path. And bombs path.
Did Pride ever ping the back of Fire Node?
Not sure. It looks like it's dead though, so probably.
Well, it's dead, so if he didn't, he's not getting punished for it.
And now now that we have bombs, we can do this check. I mean, you can technically do it with Hook Beetle, but it's a little precise, so this is a much easier way of doing it, and it's faster.
And it's also in logic.
Yeah, and it's in logic.
I will say, I've noticed that there's been a lot of tenless in these recent seeds. The last 4 seeds I've seen for Remlits have all had Sandship.
We love Sandship. And more crystals.
love
Oh, we have
crystals.
50!
Yeah, that makes
50
50.
crystals. So I'm guessing Pride is just gonna do Lightning Node into LMF.
Yeah,
No
about to say,
reason not to do LMF.
while you're here, you might as well do LMF. You have everything you need for it.
And then besides Whip, we can also full clear Sandship.
I remember one of my last seeds did not require whip to beat Sandship, but there were 2 pings in Treasure Room that annoyed me for the entire seed. That ended up being useless. It looks like nothing was going on in Lightning Node, so we're just gonna go right to LMF.
Yeah, doing Betrayal before CNC makes sense, because if you get whipped, that's really nice.
That'd be a really nice.
You have to do it eventually, so I would probably do it before CNC. Especially since you have to go to the sky, because LMF is going to put you out in that annoying Temple of Time.
Yeah.
So you may as well just go and get that real... the choo-choo blew up the bomb.
Also, Betrayal is also, like, really quick. Like, you can just bang out all 4 checks all at once. Plus, also, Pride has not checked Pero yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
So he's also got to go back for that as well. Or he's probably going to go back. He doesn't have to, I don't think, but he probably will. And also, we also have a Bird's Nest in Logic as well.
True, yeah, Flash House and Ghost Bellows.
Yeah, we do have
and
enough...
Malara.
Yeah, I was about to say, and Malara. So we definitely have enough for another Skyview dip.
I can't tell from where Pride pinged where the witch chest in the small key locked area is.
I think only the first one pings in there, doesn't it? Or am I...
Nope, they all ping.
Okay. I'll take your word on that, because you are definitely better than I am with the pings.
I do practice a lot of pings. Yeah, actually, it's on the left side, both rooms ping, and the 2 crawl spaces afterward ping. So Spike Maze and the first maze. They both those chests both ping from first room.
Who's ready for a lot of bottles and gratitude crystals?
Woo!
Who's ready for Sacred Bow?
Wow, these are some diagonal break slides. Imagine swagging by like angling yourself diagonal and then like diagonally break sliding to the other side.
That was some very clean break slides.
Yeah, that was nice.
I did not know you could hit that from here.
Yep. It's the fastest way to do it, so you don't have to like take out and then open the bellows again.
And there's our iron bow.
Spike Maze does ping from the first area. I thought for a long time it didn't, but one time we saw a ping at the left side, and we got Armos and first crawl space, and neither one of them had an item. I'm like, well, I guess it's Spike Maze then. And sure enough, you can see 3 pings on the left side if they all ping. LMF pings are just weird.
LMF is just weird. LMF is like Skyward Sword's equivalent of Wind Waker's Earth Temple. Just so many different ways you can route it based on knowledge.
I like LMF, personally.
I think you are definitely in the minority there.
That's really interesting. I always loved LMF the most when I did Heart Percent.
I like LMF as a concept. Like as a dungeon concept, it's nice. As an actual dungeon,
There's just so many cool strats you can do in LMF. You know?
I prefer the cooler strat dungeon, which is Fire Sanctuary.
I hate Fire Sanctuary.
And we will have to agree to disagree on this one.
I like to stay far away from Fire Sanctuary. Because Fire Sanctuary has a lot of cool strats, but a lot of them are kind of risky. Small key. Hit the stone.
Yeah, if only you used the scatter shot function of the mighty scatter shot, then it might have hit.
Actually, I feel like the scatter shots, like outer pellets, are so wide that it can be hard for those to actually hit.
Also, welcome on in everybody from ZSR Main. How was what was it? It was Zora. It was the Zora tournament, right, for MMR. If I'm remembering correctly. Welcome into Skyward Sword Remlits. Ooh, we got Quick Beetle. Yeah, MMR. Very nice. Both of our runners are knee-deep in LMF. Trying to scrounge around, see what we can find.
Entering the small key locked room. Can finally see what the pings are. Oh, we killed one of them. Oh no, it's dead.
You're not one in particular. Oh, we're deciding just to kill them, get out of the way. I support that.
We hate them.
Yeah, I think Pride needs to be a little closer. Maybe not.
I almost never do this method. I just will hook beetle bomb into the wall.
There we go.
The box goes boom. And now we can continue on our way through LMF. I didn't see if the boss key chest pinged in this, because it wasn't hinted, right?
It was not hinted. I don't know if it pinged or not. I haven't seen anyone ping in the hub room yet, but I don't know. I don't know the pings. So. Okay, that chest is definitely pinging.
Yeah, you definitely have to go into this small key locked room. Is this boss key?
Boss key and shortcut dead would be very nice.
Oh, if boss key and shortcut are dead, then you have to get your boss key in this lane, I think. There are no more checks left.
And there's a boss key.
I didn't see if the last two checks here were painting. It would be nice to know, because if you get the boss key in the first chest, you can just leave. Or if you saved in the main room, you could die and just like death warp. But I don't know if there are keys here, so
We will find out soon enough.
We will find out right now. No.
Absolutely nothing.
Yep, I think I would have just left after the first chest then, or if I knew beforehand, I might save before doing that. But it kind of depends on how good you are at painting in this area, which is not easy. So I don't really blame King for not knowing that.
For future reference, if you hit it when the spikes are out, it will not explode. If you hit it when the spikes are not out, then it will.
Took me forever to realize that.
Yeah, it's very weird. It reminds me a lot of like the Guardians in Minecraft, where like if you hit them with their spikes out, they'll cause you damage.
Thorns.
Yeah.
Run up the wall. Here we go.
Just some weird niche enemy behavior.
Okay. I guess so. We've cleared every check in the dungeon, so to the boss door we go.
Yeah.
Assuming the shortcut
Did we
and
find
boss key chests are dead.
Anything in here? I guess we got one grad crystal, right?
Yeah. I think did we get gratitude crystals? I think we had 50 before LMF, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did get 50 before. So a bottle?
Oh,
we got a bow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Golden. Yeah, so this is a Baron block dungeon. Pride considering his next moves, which I'm assuming involves some back in time shenanigans. Cube already going for back in time shenanigans.
The fastest thing to do here is just run to the boss door when you already have the gate open. The normal route.
Fair.
Yeah, going through this normally is just faster. I believe only if you need shortcut chest and you haven't done the bit warp to open the gate, or like open the gate at all, you could do the 2 RBMs to go shortcut path to the boss door. But otherwise, just take the normal route. It's not that long.
I did not realize that. But then again, that's why I'm down in Elden. I would have definitely done back in time 100%. Just thinking that it was faster.
Yeah, this dungeon I would not do any back in time, based on the ping door. Oh, half a heart, don't die. You have to open the door.
Right, you gotta hit the switch.
Yeah, the bit warp is... well, no. There are bit tricks that do save time, but you have to really know what you're doing. Like, only the box RBM, if the first chest isn't painting, saves time. But otherwise, it's just the bit warp is the fastest thing most of the time. Yeah, if you don't have to do it. If you have to do West Room, then yeah, you may as well go through it.
Did Cube crash? He restarted the game.
Hearts. And saving.
Glorious hearts.
Oh, the RBM looked like it was successful. Yeah, Pippi, that's correct. That's the only... like, I typically, when I do bit, I only do it if it's, like, 100% faster. There's no risk to it. So that's one of the RBMs I do because it's just always worth it. Especially if the small key's in a bad location. Unless the very first chest is painting, because then you have to go through the room. So you can see both runners basically started at the same spot. And CubeDavid, KingsPride is like already
Yeah.
in the boss room.
This is why I love commentating Skyward Sword races. I always learn something new. And then immediately forget it by the next time I run a seed. But some tricks do stay in my short-term memory for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I don't usually do LMF without bellows, so when it comes to RBMs related to that, I wouldn't have that much good info there on what is faster, usually.
And
that's
very clean.
dead.
Very clean fight from Pride.
So the RBMs that Cube did was first opening the gate in front of him, and then moving the box, the shortcut box, so you can take the shortcut path. It looks like we haven't done small key room, which makes sense, but there's your boss key. Will Cube dip after getting the boss key, though?
I so
That would be
badly
very
want one of
fast.
these 2 checks to be a sword.
What about a monster horn? I can give you that.
That wasn't on my bingo card, but I'll take it.
I can offer you this monster horn in this trying times. Ooh, both stones hit at the same time.
Very nice. And
We love that
Pride
scene.
is going to be speeding up the minecart. Let's go.
Disclaimer, this does not actually speed up the minecart.
Yes. If Whip is going to
We
be
zoom
here,
in.
that's interesting. That'll be interesting.
Whip is here, but it's not useful.
Nope,
Or
it's
the
going to
other
be our
bow.
sacred bow.
So, two bows
and
and Zelda. We get in the boss key. And let's see if Pride does Betrayal. Okay, it looks like Cube did indeed. And those chests are dead and it's just going back, which is very nice.
Alright, heading back into Lanayru. Are we gonna go to Sandsea already? Potentially?
Looks like it. I mean, if Whip is in Sandsea, it's not that
I don't
bad.
hate this
But-
plug. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either.
I mean, we don't need that much right now. To be fair. Like, we're down just 2 swords. And
Yeah.
then that's it.
A harrowing thought. What if Whip is locked behind Harp and it's a logical double dip?
We love that. Woo! Can't wait for that logic.
'Cause, I mean, like, we have access to Harp. It's on Skirbo.
Yep,
Yeah.
Skirbo has harp.
So Whip could be Harp locked in a world.
And Cube entering Moldarek fight.
All right, we're setting sail. Cue the One Piece music. Looks like we're immediately going right to Skippers. I am a firm believer in... Ooh, Skipper's dead. You will
love to see that when you don't have whip.
Exactly, yep. I'm always the one to go to pirates first. Does it make sense? Nope. Has it cost me races before? Yes. Will I continue to do it? Absolutely.
We're going pirates.
We
can full clear pirates because you don't need whip for this.
Yeah, we're probably here just greeting for whip before we dip into Sandship, but if we don't find whip here, we'll still dip to Sandship, is what I'm assuming play is here.
And we don't have white swords, so even if we wanted to, we couldn't pin these. Though with Quick Beetle, I wouldn't really pin them anyway.
Yeah.
Quick Beetle's fine. So
looks like a blue and a silver rupee. Oh no! Don't get hit, Pride. Don't get hit.
Well, okay, that was hit, perfect timing. Saw it, so it's fine.
Yeah. He saw it. It's fine.
If it was,
it'd be worse if that was a sword and you got hit.
And Cube defeating Molderak, and now beating his first dungeon. Happy 1 hour!
Yes, happy 1 hour.
Ooh. Looks like we have a pain in pirates.
Shouts to our trackers, Tomodachi and Featherblade. Also congrats to Featherblade with their first tracking volunteer work here at ZSR. And they are absolutely nailing it. Also shouts to our wonderful restreamer, Golden, who is very good and very knowledgeable about this game. He will tell you otherwise, but he is very good. And a wonderful person.
Bow.
Let's go.
Okay, which one of these chests and pirates are painting? Oh! Don't die.
Pride. You give me a heart attack here.
It's the next chest.
It's third chest.
Well, we have to go through all pirates on half a heart. Hopefully you don't make a single mistake.
To get a gratitude crystal, I'm calling it now. I thought first and second were the ones that overlapped, or is it first and third?
It's first and second. First and second are right next to each other.
I don't think I saw a reaction when he repinged.
Okay, here's Bird's Nest. And I'm guessing Cube is gonna do Patrol probably after this too. Maybe Melara.
Oh, Pride. These platforms are definitely brutal if you are not taking your time.
Bird's Nest is a green rupee. Greg.
Are we gonna do Melara, or are we gonna go right for Patrol? We're doing Melara. Let's go.
Melara, usually useless, but not as useless as Colin.
Okay, Pride, please be careful here.
Don't die. This is the scariest part.
This is very scary.
Can't make a mistake. Okay, nice.
Oh, looks like
we're doing good.
Oh, you left the spume alive.
I usually leave the spume alive.
I usually make sure
scary
it's
on
dead.
half a heart. Don't come in here, Boko. I don't think it can, but...
It can't.
Watch out! It's charging up!
Oh no.
Ah! Stop! Okay,
Try.
that was so close. That was scary. That roll saved him, I think.
I think so.
Usually I push the box
scary.
so it can't see you. Okay, we're fine though. We're getting the heart. Oh, we're not getting the heart because we want to die.
You see, we don't call
Don't die.
don't call them Becolliners. We have Becreebers. We don't have Becolliners. So it does. Colin can't be our creeb. And it was Scratchy Crystals. I called it. Let's go.
I don't think Millara had anything, but I was too distracted with
Yeah.
with what was going on in Pirates. But we're about to find out what's in Betrothed.
I love having a heart attack just for 5 gratitude crystals.
Okay, this chick's always dead, this one's always dead, and then let's see what our first thing is. Sword!
There's one of our 2 unhinted swords.
That's good. You're gonna need to go to Betrothed at some point. And another bottle. We love bottle. And then what's in the chest? Nothing we care about. I mean, sword's not bad. If you get a sword, like in Sandship,
Yeah, if we
that
find
would put you in go mode. Or no mode, I should say.
Yeah. But we also have whip potentially.
Well, yeah, you obviously have to get... Well, you don't have to get whip. You probably will need whip.
That's true. Hold on. Or it could be Thunderhead.
Thunderhead's dead.
Thunderhead's bad. Okay. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, could be Elden Dig Spots, though. We haven't gone there yet.
Yeah. And we can full clear Boko base with our current items.
True, it could be the other check. That's not the sword, or the trophy. I think it's the sword.
Okay, looks like Cube is gonna go to Elden.
Just trying to wrap up some loose ends.
Yeah, start from the top, work your way down, get the dig spots, and then make your way back up.
Let's see,
To
we got a pain. There's something in Treasure Room. At least one pain in Treasure Room.
Stanship pings are the worst.
Yeah, you can see that there's one pain in Treasure Room at least. And we're leaving.
Yeah.
Another
mean,
bottle.
You see something pinging. Oh, okay, nope,
Are we going back? Maybe we accidentally went off the ladder. No pings there, so we're doing mass skip. So it looks like we just have... Yeah,
There's our whip.
Painting. Oh, whip in Elden. Elden pays off.
Alright.
Unless what's in Treasure Room doesn't matter.
So if we find a sword here, we're in no mode.
Yep. And that would be a rush straight to Sandsea if that happens.
Now, just a clear distinction for anybody who might not be familiar. No mode is where we have all the items, but except for a couple of key items, but we know where they are. Hence, no mode. Since we have, so we have a sword hinted and a Triforce hinted.
It's like go mode, except more items on your way.
Yeah.
So once you start the mass sequence, if you just leave the dungeon by going to a statue and hitting go outside, it just skips the entire mass sequence. It's usually is a little bit difficult because usually you would have to like save at a different statue and then like die to get to that statue. But since we start with small keys, we can just use the boss key room as a save statue. Looks like we forgot to switch it to the present.
Yes, Legend, I hear you. Stupid homophones. Homophones. Words that sound the same, but are different spellings. And we got paperweights. Let's go.
We need more bombs. So where is Cube gonna go here? You have whip, so you might just go sandship. It's a
I mean,
good play.
while you're here, firstly, I would do Boko Base.
I mean, yeah, if you get a sword, it's pretty good. It looks like that's what Cube is gonna do. When I'm one item from go mode, I would probably just go sandship. Especially when I can full clear it. But if you Boko Base, that's incredibly good. That's the thing. It's the casino you have to deal with. 2 major regions you can go to, and only one of them has your sword.
And there's
Ooh,
our
Tough
Tough Beetle. I did not realize those pots had arrows and bombs.
Yep. I never usually get them. I usually get the other ones, but they do indeed drop you more arrows and bombs. No, it's definitely not bad at all. Like, it's...
If we
assuming
find
you just hope that you get a sword here. If you get a sword here, it's so good.
Yeah, if you find a sword in Boko Base, it's just huge. Because Cube never went to Sansi.
Yeah, it hasn't got done Sansi yet, so...
He's gonna skip all of Sansi if he finds a sword here. And just blaze through Sandship.
Yeah, I'd say doing Boko Base and Sansi, or Sandship, both are good plays.
Yeah, it depends on where you decide to go first. If you decide to stay in Lanayru, then Sandship. But if you decide to check those dig spots, then yeah, Boko Base.
Waiting for the platform.
Ah, yes. Cycles.
Though, you could just use your bombs to blow up the rock path and just claw shot to this chest as well.
It's true.
That's probably what you would... the fastest thing here. Especially since then, well, yeah, it is just a little bit faster. Okay, what is this chest? Is it a sword? No, disappointment.
Disappointed. Thank you, Golden.
Now, I believe that was the only chest that was painted in Boko Base. I don't think the top ones were, but didn't pay that
We still have
attention.
Summit, so...
And there's the harp on KingsPride side.
Yep. Gotta love our very generous hints this seed.
All three chests
Ooh.
dead.
All three chests
Well,
dead.
there's still volcanoes on it too. But
Fire dragons are our last hope here.
and well, you're gonna get
Or poker
volcano
face.
summit checks as well.
Yeah.
So there are 3 last hopes, unless the behind digging was hinted. I don't remember if it was.
I
Was that-
don't think it was. I know Gorge Digging was Gorge Baron.
Gratitude crystals. I believe that means that the boss key is in treasure room. I don't think there are any more things in the dungeon.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
So it is a force whip.
Ooh, I saw that pose and I thought for a second that was a sword, but it was just money.
Money. Does Volcano Summit have some?
True, BK
Yeah,
could be
it
great.
could be in Brig, but it's the point I was trying to make is that it was a whip lock. But yeah, it could be Brig too.
Yeah. So we will be having to double dip Sandship here on Pride's end.
Yeah. Okay, that chest is dead.
Oh hey, Cube's got bottle percent. I even noticed.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of bottles. Close to crystal percent too.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, at this point, it's really anybody's guess. It's a matter of who finds that sword.
Yeah, I'd say Cubes is ahead here. Because yeah, it just depends on where the sword is. But like, Pride does have to go. Wait, where was the sword that was in open? Wait, where was the other sword?
It's in Steel Grounds.
No. I mean the one that Cube has that KingsPride doesn't.
Good question. I forget. I genuinely forgot where the other sword was.
That,
yeah, it's
yeah,
path 30.
Right, yeah,
Yep.
you gotta do Bistro. Okay. Yeah, so you could potentially skip Vocal Base. You do have to go to Eldon at some point and do the digging spots to get Whip.
So now our sword could be harp locked.
Yeah, it could be harp locked, so that could be
Maybe
the
Colin.
like that's where Pride could get a good win is if he can get the whip fairly quickly after Sandship and can get what's it called? If like
Or
Colin has the sword and whatnot.
potentially, this could be a really bad thing for Pride if the sword is on Tantalus. Or
Yeah, that would
Tier.
be that would kind of suck. Cube and we'll probably have to do all of Sansia though, so like Pride is gonna get back sometime here.
It depends on where he goes first.
Yeah,
You
and where the
might
sword
just-
is. Because
Yep.
if the sword isn't
Kingship.
in desert, I mean, sorry, not desert, Sansi, then
I mean,
you're
Pride
gonna
already
be full
full
clearing.
cleared Sansi, and it was dead.
Yeah, I know, but the sword could be in other locations. When I say all of Sansi, you're going to get the if the sword is anywhere else, you have to clear all of Sansi.
Congrats, Golden, you win the bet.
Yeah, you especially since Pride still hasn't done Pero or Petro or Melara or
Anything
most
in
things.
Skyloft past
And Colin, so it makes sense to do all of it. before
Yeah.
going on. So if you get a sword
If-
here, that's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, if Sword's on Colin, that's fantastic.
Then it just
And
comes
you
down
just-
to how long does it take to get the whip. Because if the sword is on Colin, that means that Cube is going to be full clearance Nancy. Most likely.
I'm assuming Pride's going to be doing Patrol this trip. And then it's just...
I don't know why you wouldn't.
And
Repeat, Colin, always disappointing.
Colin, you had the opportunity to make a difference just once. Just once you had the ability to make a difference. And you let us down.
The one thing that would also suck is if the sword was also just another unhinted sword in Sealed Grounds. Because
Okay, looks like we're going to Sandship.
you're gonna do Sealed Grounds last. Since the only thing there is your progression and one check you don't know what it is. You could do it.
Oh, we're doing
actually,
Bird's Nest. I was about to say. Why are we...
You have to, like... Oh, the dungeon's not completed, though. Never mind.
Ooh, Pride doing the tougher dive there.
If your motion controls are even slightly wonky when you start doing that dive, it's just, like, over for you.
Yeah, like, you need to have expert motion controls on that one.
Don't die, Cube.
Yeah, no, don't die and then discover one of the biggest glitches in Zelda speedrunning history.
Well, I mean...
Well, at least in Skyward
we don't
Sword,
have wooden shield. We don't have wooden shield.
Yeah. Fun trivia fact, this fight directly tied into Discovery Back in Time in Skyward Sword. Back in Time was already discovered in Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, but this fight was what brought about Discovery in Skyward Sword.
Yeah, there's a good chance that Sword is in Sandship. I think the only other place it could be at this point is Sealed Grounds? Or is there other checks we haven't done yet? Seen yet?
I
I think
don't
that's
remember.
it.
I don't remember if anyone ever pinged the upper bombable in Baron.
I would assume they pinged it, but I guess maybe not. The Vocal base was completely dead, right?
Yeah.
That's funny. That means that, yeah, you could have just completely skipped Fair in the seed.
It had a Gratitude Crystal bait bag. And then Baron blocker. I don't know why I said bait bag.
The bait bag.
The bait bag. I actually have been playing a lot of Wind Waker. I literally played one seed like last week.
Here's the sword. Yay.
And battle. True, Yal, true.
It would be really funny, though, if the other sword was in sealed rounds. The unhinted one.
That would be insane, because that would mean that every single check in Sealed Grounds is a go mode item. Literally just a one-stop shop for go mode.
I mean, there's not many more spots it could be. So it's either Sandship or in Sealed Grounds. I didn't see how many pains were in Treasure Room. I know there's at least one. And then there's Brig and the Sandship reward. So that's at least 4 potential spots it could be in Sandship.
Okay, looks like we're going somewhere.
To Elden.
Going to Elden.
Yep. That'll be the whip. The best case scenario is if after getting the whip, you just go back to...
Yeah,
you bail and go to finish Sandship. Finish Sandship and then go...
Oh, he's going Volcano East. Oh, wait, no, he hasn't checked any of the upper ones. Never mind.
Yeah, because Cube did do that ahead of time. That does mean that...
Is he going to
do Boko Base first? Okay, good.
Boko Base? Nope, okay.
That's good. Not do Boko Base. It's not useful. Yeah, I don't think Pride will go back to Sandship, but that is best case scenario for Pride.
Yeah. Yeah. The POV of commentary is always very different.
Like, I wouldn't leave in the middle of Elden to do Sandship.
Yeah, no, me neither.
But that best case scenario would be to leave after getting whipped. We did the Gorge dig spot. Sorry, not Gorge dig spot. The RBM for the dig spot, so we don't have to get the one check on the slope.
And Cube is just gonna be getting a beetle here, unfortunately.
We love the tough beetle, though.
Yes, we love the tough beetle. We haven't seen Tim yet, though, and I'm a little sad about it.
No Tim.
No Tim.
Is it actually a seed, though, if you don't have Tim?
No, it's not. This race does not count. Unless someone finds Tim.
Not a true valid seed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Valid in the eyes of race time, but not valid in the eyes of public opinion.
Yep.
At this point, our runners are kind of just retracing their steps. Yeah, it's funny you say that.
Nindy
Golden.
did that.
Yeah, Nindy has a build that actually does make Tim Sots.
Yeah, I've gotten Tim pinged a couple times. It's very funny. Which one of these chests was the whip? I mean, chest.
It was the boulder.
Boulder? Okay.
It was the boulder! For anyone who gets that reference.
The boulder does not understand your references. Whip. So there's still 2 checks that Pride has to get at the bottom of the slope, and then probably you're just going to go to Boko Base since you're routing that direction.
Ooh, just missing the jump.
Just need to be angled slightly more to the right. Okay, time for double heart pieces. Yay! Cube did the skip. If you shoot the time shift stone and then run off the edge, you respawn back below.
Yeah, I did not know this until just recently, and I'm like, why did I ever not do this?
The only thing that is really sad is if you shoot the time shift stone, if you miss the time shift stone and jumped off the edge. Then you have to go all the way back up.
Yeah, true.
But there is a safer method where you could wait until the time shift stone gets hit and then jump off. It just doesn't save quite as much time. But if you don't want to lose like a minute, it's definitely the play you do.
Yes, Cube. Killing Kisuda with the whip, yes.
Yeah, now that Pride has gone into Bilko base, I'd say that Cube is definitely just in the lead here.
Yeah.
I don't really see a scenario where... Well, Cube does have to do all Sansi, assuming there's not a sword here.
Yeah.
That's the only saving grace. If it's in sealed grounds. Because I doubt you
part
just...
of me wants to see it in sealed grounds, but the other part of me is just like, that'd be too mean of a seed.
It'll be interesting. It all comes down to the sword.
Okay, Alright, now I'm thinking about it. Don't we have to, like, go through the gate of time twice, for the, door to be open? Because we're getting a Triforce in
Yes, we
Zelda?
do. Yeah, we have to leave and then come back.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah, it's annoying. Because you get the door opens when Impa talks to you when entering
Yeah.
the area.
They need to have that map reload. All right, place your bets. Where's the sword?
Is it Sandship? Or is it Sealed Grounds? Or I guess technically there could be one chest in Farron that no one paint, but I really doubt that.
I think they both. Well, yeah, too few do real bad, but
I mean, if they're painted as an item.
As a watcher, I would love to see it in Farron. As a runner, I'd want it on Sandship.
It looks like there are 2 pains in Treasure Room, at least. So there are 5 things in here. Actually, how many bait pains do we have?
Not many, because I think...
We only have 1. So I think... So this could be 1 crystal and boss key chest, or it's the sword and boss key chest.
And there's our sword.
There's our sword. Okay, yeah.
Answer solved.
So that puts
Let's
Cube in no mode. Not go mode, but no mode.
Yep.
We have to get. We basically just go to Sealed Grounds after this, and we're done.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty much go mode out. Actually, I'll look great golden here. Yeah. Well, Cube was spared of going through all of Sansi.
Yep, that saves a bunch of time.
Yep, we have Zelda's Mustang Triforce, a hinted sword in Sealed Grounds. If we're lucky, it's on Impa. If we're feeling funny, it's gonna be on Gorko.
Gorko.
We could actually have Gorko mode for once.
Well, you'd probably do Gorko before getting. Well, actually, you might get the Triforce before doing Gorko, because you would obviously want to do the faster check, which is Harp. Oh wait, no, it's sword hinted? Yeah, so you would have to get the sword before then. So the Triforce would definitely be the last thing you get.
Yeah, Triforce is going to be the last thing, but we are still going to need the sword to strike the time.
Yep. Can't get the Triforce without the sword.
I remember the good old days of only having Master Sword required, and vanilla TMS could be a thing.
Vanilla TMS.
I guess I'll have to do with French vanilla, I guess.
We've given water to the frog.
That's a reminder to everybody to hydrate. If you haven't
Hydrate.
drinking water yet, please get some water.
Oh no! Oh, you actually got out of that. I cannot. Anytime it has like the break thing where you have to shake the Wii remote in Nunchuck to get out of it. It's kind of. I can't. I like almost never can get out of it before it grabs me or Molder Rack hits me or whatever. I just like I don't know why I just can't do that.
Yeah.
This seed is.
Yeah, these are both very good runners. I mean, in a seed where almost everything is hinted for you, there's got to be some outlier that is not.
Yeah, I'd say the runner is like overall. This was very close, like the entire time.
Yeah.
It just came down to the whip location.
Yeah. And also that last sword location as well.
Yeah, and the sword location. Those two things just
like if that sword was in Sandship, not in Sandship, in Sand Sea, then it'd be a very close race right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes rando be rando, and sometimes you're just on the wrong side of that rando. I mean, okay, here we are. In theory, probably could do Tantalus skip, and then sort of be on Impa, but Cube goes and does Gorko first, and there's a very small.
Okay, I don't think that there's enough time for that.
Yeah, no, there's not. I'm just memeing around at this point. Like it's not over yet. We can have a very weird niche scenario. Some cosmic rays could happen, and Tantalus could just somehow not die on Cube's end.
Sure. Yeah.
Or like a little bit flip turns the TMS into just normal Master Sword and reshuffles the sword anywhere.
Yeah, Pride is very close to Cube though. Like about to get Master Sword and the boss key here, and then it's just basically it seems like it's about a Tantalus fight difference, basically. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah. I wonder how Pride's gonna feel about getting this sword here.
2 pings. This is the boss key, I believe. Sword is the other one. Oh, Cube got the quick shot and was close to being shot directly into the water. But
yeah, talent skip you don't see too often in Remlits, because usually there's a huge casino after your dungeons. You rarely ever get to go mode a boss.
Yeah, and it's not really worth like putting off doing the boss just to do Tentacle skip, because I've timed it to get, well, it depends on circumstances, but it takes around like 30 to 50 seconds just to get from the top of Sandship to the boss door. So like leaving the dungeon to come back, like you're probably going to waste more time doing that than it actually saves, because it only saves like a minute or a minute 30 or something like that.
You've not even given us the satisfaction of seeing what was on the heart container. SMH.
We don't like the heart container. We delete it sometimes anyway. Because we really just don't want Tantalus's love.
What if Tim was there?
That's true.
Like if Tim is there and Pride gets it, Pride wins. That's how it works.
150 minus any files at a time. Oh. I don't... Oh, well, oh. I think Pride has at least a corrupt file. I don't know about a bit magic file. Okay, I have time to find out. Gorko, Impa.
Come on, Gorko believers, rise up!
I would do Impa here first, since it's a pass check. Yep. Sword or Gorko? We're about to find out.
It's a sword.
It's the sword.
Gorko believers in shambles.
We're going into the end game now. That missed? Really? Okay.
He wasn't standing right in front of it.
Yeah, I think it was too far to the left or just not high enough. And we're getting this check for our Triforce, and then we have to leave.
Yep, and then we leave. Awkward leave, come back.
Oh, but it looks like Cube does not know that.
Ooh. Well, I mean, I can't fault him for not knowing, because how rare does this happen?
Yeah, just leave and come back. Hopefully he doesn't
leave and come
think
back.
he missed something, but I'm sure he'll figure this out.
Yeah.
He did confirm that he has all the items he needs, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely don't fault him for not knowing that, because it's so niche to have Zelda's Blessing via Triforce.
And like, even if it's Zelda's Blessing has something else, that only leave to a Triforce, so you're going to leave anyway if it was like scale, and you need a scale for a Triforce. So it's only if Zelda's Blessing is a Triforce that would become an issue.
Yeah. Could you imagine, though, if Zelda's Blessing was unhinted?
Well, that would be a full clear, most likely.
Yep. So if I remember correctly, once Cube is finished, he will not be coming in for a vocal interview. He might be around in the chat, but having a little bit of internet issues or something. But we should have Pride in as an interview. Once he finishes, I'm assuming.
Kill Gearham. Pick your favorite boss. G3, Tentalus. Who would win?
I mean, Gearham has darts, which would
And
probably
Skyward Strikes.
True.
And random gate things that he can just seem to place at will, but doesn't use to like trap Link or anything.
Yeah. Who knows? It might just be the power of Hylia's realm that lets him do that.
Good point. What arena is it in?
Well, I mean, like if it's
Tentalus and G3 would just like immediately lose. Like that would be an instant game over.
it would have to be in Tenlus's arena,
Yeah.
because otherwise Tenlus would just die of not having water. If all the Skyward Sword bosses were in an arena, we're in a battle royale, who would win?
Who would win?
Probably Demise. But
Actually, probably a Remlit. It's not a boss, but it really is when you think about it.
no, it's a secret final boss, Beetle. And didn't say much, but that was a very clean phase 1 from Cube.
Yep, and it looks like we're having another clean phase. Get the Skyward Strike. Do a spin attack. Get him. Final blow.
Get him.
GG.
That would be. And welcome on in, Cube. Fishing with the time of 1:45:51. GG's Cube. Thoughts on that seed? that was a seed.
That was one of the seeds of all time.
Yeah, it definitely is very close. As I'm sure you might see, Pride is heading to Seal Grounds right now.
Yeah, Cube, you got to skip Sand Sea, which is what really helped you.
And you were able to single dip Sandship.
Yes. Yeah, that too. Oh, we're doing Gorko. We gotta find out what's on Gorko. I think if you fail this, you just do.
Oh, yeah.
I think you just go into Impa.
Just check Impa.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, not that bad. We don't get to see what the check is, though. So
what if Gorko had Tim?
Yeah. Tim.
And yeah, that is exactly what Pride did. Dipped Sandship before getting whipped.
And it was funny because this seed, technically, Farron, completely dead, besides Sealed Grounds, obviously. You didn't have to enter Farron at all. Because the only thing it had was Magma Mitts, which also weren't useful. So
Now, does Pride know? Okay, Pride does know. Yeah, you have to reload the map, unfortunately, once you get the last Triforce. It's unfortunate. One of the only downsides to removing cutscenes.
Yeah, that would be nice. It's annoying having to go back out of the gate of time and then back in the gate of time.
Yeah, we saw the inventory check.
Did I miss a sword? Did I reset away a Triforce? What's going on?
Yeah, like I felt the panic. It was palpable. But which did it, and it was a fun race to watch.
Get your last Triforce.
What'd you think of those hints? What was your initial reaction to those hints?
The hints were funny.
Oh, you soft locked? I was wondering what happened because I noticed that you reset the game. I didn't realize what happened.
Yeah, I think Pride was in the Moldarak fight, so...
Yeah, probably sliding Moldarak, I think, yeah. Yeah, y'all were holding hands in LMF. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. 3 go mode items in sealed grounds.
Wait, so you actually like vocal record your hints and then listen to it back? Damn, that's interesting.
Your hints were really fast.
So that's the secret. Okay. I may or may not be stealing that technique.
Just like write down the hints while you're in loading zones later. Or just keep listening to it.
Yeah, I think I might steal that.
Yeah, that's a really good solution because your hints was like 40 seconds or like 30 to 40 seconds or something like that. Maybe even faster. It was really fast.
And we have Pride on Demise right now. Very good phase 1.
Die, Demise.
Ooh, I like the black lightning in the background. That's really cool.
So interesting thing. This lightning strike that's about to happen, I don't know how to change the color of. Right
and
here. That lightning strike.
That's GG's for Pride.
GG.
And we have Pride in here with us. GG's.
GG's. Hell of a seed.
Yeah. Thoughts?
I stand by my routing. I cut down on revisits a lot. It was just very unfortunate where Whip ended up for me.
Yeah, we were saying the same thing. Like, you
just
had
whipping
really
sword
good routing.
locations.
Just
Yeah,
randos gonna rando.
I very much wanted to go mode Sandship because I knew where all of those go mode items were sitting in sealed grounds. So unfortunate that it ended up because I was like, you know what, I can clear out most of Sandsea. Then I don't have to waste a bunch of time running back and forth to Lanayru. And then I stopped into Sandship to ping Treasure Room, saw that it was pinging and went, well, I can at least do Dynamos, jump out, go look for Whip in Eldin, because I have a ton of stuff left in Eldin, and then come back. And it's just kind of unfortunate that it ended up that Whip was really early in Eldin, and then nothing else was useful.
Yeah.
Because you never want to have to go back to Boko Base.
Yeah.
Baron was completely useless this seed, only giving you Magma Myths, which led to just only Boko Base, which was completely dead.
Absolutely. Led to a lot of nothing. That's kind of where this seed was. It could have been a turbo seed if I ignored all the nothing, but I didn't know about all the nothing.
Yeah. And I probably did clear Boko Base.
Yeah, I did Boko Base. I did all of Sandsea. Shoutouts to all of Bottle Percent, all of Crystals. I got to Summit, and I went, there is literally only one place that it could be left, and that is Treasure Room. Or the robot at the end. Yeah, it was 100%. I was like, darn, it just did not go my way. And sometimes rando gonna rando. Again, I stand by my routing there. I don't think that it was awful. I think it was pretty efficient. I cleared out all of Lanayru in one go, which was pretty great. Shoutouts to Bombag on Platform by Fire Node.
Yeah.
That was really nice. And then Gust Bellows inside Fire Node.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was pretty nice. I had a little bit of hesitancy in LMF. You could probably see it on the stream where I got Boss Key, went, I think the rest of the dungeon is pinging dead.
Yeah.
Do I try to remember the RBM or the bit warp to just go to the end?
Or not to bit.
Yeah, to bit or not to bit. I was like, do I bit warp to the end? No, I don't. Is there not a bit warp to get to the back end?
No.
I don't think so.
Well then it's a good thing I didn't try to think about it.
Yeah, you can do 2 RBMs to like take the other route, but taking the shortcut route is just slower than doing it the normal way.
Yeah. So in the end, I just took it the normal way around.
Yep, that's the fastest way of doing it.
Yeah. Little bit of sloppy gameplay on my part, but that's just, race. Yeah. Just how it's going to be. I fell off Skyloft, I think, 2 times, which was pretty funny.
What was your reaction to the hints? We had some very interesting hints.
Fascinating. Just getting all of those Go Mode items in Sealed Grounds and hearing Tringle in Sealed Grounds, Triforce of Power on Blessing. And it's like, oh, well, that's the same item. Clearly. And then getting into Sealed Grounds and getting the Tringle on the chest and going, oh, it's not. I don't
think it can pin the same. You can't get 2 hints for the same item.
Yeah,
I don't know that much about hints generation, unfortunately. That's where my power
they can't directly hint the same item. They can indirectly hint the same item, but
that is 4 Go Mode items hinted at the beginning, which is wild. Which is why I think that it could be a Jet Seed if, again, the Eldin to Tantalus, I 100% assumed was I think a bow that I got really early in Eldin. And I was like, well, there's Tantalus. Or no, it was Claw Shots. That's what I thought it was. 100%. I was like, Claw Shots, Eldin to Tantalus, great. I didn't even think about it could have been pointing to something else.
I mean, yeah, it definitely is a path.
Yeah. I would like to know actually what item that was pointing at, but overall, like Thunderhead, Sky, Gorge being dead is nice because it's just like those are areas that I think are just a little meh to do. It's just like really out of the way. You dip in, you dip out, cool. So that's pretty cool. So I think that I think that it was a good seed, just a very interesting one, and one that didn't treat me well particularly. But that's how it goes sometimes.
Rando do be rando.
There were 2 things that would basically make it would give you the advantage, is if Whip was in Sandsea, or if the last sword wasn't in Treasure Room but was in Sealed Grounds instead.
Yeah. 100%.
Then Cubed would have had to full clear Sandsea.
It was a little sad we never got to see what Gorko had, but
yeah, I was banking on. Also, I was like, this seed could just be really mean, and because I saw 4 Corridors chest was pinging, I was like, it could just be Whip and 4 Corridors chest, which would be really mean. So that's why I still went through the first half of Sandsea or Sandship.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG's. That's pretty much all I have to say about this seed.
It was a fun seed to watch.
All right. Well, sounds like that is all everyone has. So GG's to our two runners, CubeDavid and TheKingsPride. Thanks to our two lovely trackers, Featherblade and Tomomodachi, as well as our commentators, Firework Spinner and Ray Storm Thunder. We're going to go right over to main ZSR where we have, I think it is Oracle of Seasons randomizer. It's one of the incentives from the Restreamer Marathon last weekend. But there will be more SSR potentially tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, depending on volunteers, as well as the Ocarina of Time North American weekly race on ZSR 3, I think, in about an hour. So thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good Saturday night.